No, 100%. It is, and it's just they've got a tough run. They've got a difficult run home, the Phoenix, and it's got to start here. That win on the road in their last outing against the Jack Jumpers will do their confidence the world of good.
And that's a nice start. Brown finds Cal underneath. Second in the competition at this, Liam, getting to the free throw line. Unsuccessful on both. Oh, Williams can't clean it up. Second time around does.
Well, they're a force.
Capacity to cause some upsets, so there is no easy games in this league.
Let's get courtside to Leonard Copeland.
I've seen every vein in his forehead. He was really not happy.
Well, they are, and I know that Wildcats fans hate us bringing this up as Brockhoff tees off.
In offensive rebounding, the Phoenix, as Cotton misses that one. So that's why he called that early timeout. So important for this game.
Back-to-back threes. They're on an 8-0 run right now, the Phoenix. It's all been through one man, Ryan Brockhoff. Webster drives and lays it up. Nice finish.
Good take. Much more aggressive there.
4 of 9 from outside too. Played a big role in their win. Alan Williams falling away over the top of Tashawn Thomas.
He's got great touch.
Remarkable. Is this the new Wildcats? As they come up with the ball off the turnover, Brady Manick up top.
Well, there's an example of
How
it.
well is he shooting at the moment?
Now with the balance that the Perth Wildcats have got, they're just looking a lot better at doing it.
And Creek gets that to drop. His second made field goal.
That formula.
Remarkable atmosphere Friday night home game against the Sydney Kings. Gary Brown for 3.
He's on the Amy replay. Gary Brown first. The step back.
And on the way he shot the ball this season, I think he's got the capacity to do more, but only shooting it at 26% from the three-point line.
And that was a scout breakdown there from Junior Madut. So Trey Kell comes out, Madut comes in.
1912 at the State Basketball Centre in Melbourne Southeast. A sellout this afternoon. And a lot of people have come to watch that match.
So he comes in, does all those little things, but also a couple of 3 balls. And a really important 13 minutes on the floor.
They're having a hard time stopping Alan Williams.
Well, they're having a hard time getting the board. A defensive board, they've only got the 2.
Southeast Melbourne dominating in that statistic. Creek underneath.
Strong finish.
It's been a blitz from the home team. Corey Webster takes it at Dane Pinot and scores. Shout out to Parky. Trey Kell bombs away. Picks up his own long rebound. Here's Brockhoff. What a start he's made. 11 points, 3 bombs from outside.
The Wildcats clean up the defensive glass, and they didn't in that opening term.
It's Travis stepping out, shooting the ball with confidence.
Comes the confidence. Yep. To let it fly, knowing that the work is behind you and it's going to go down, just like Brady Manick has when he catches it on.
Little shaky when he first got here, but boy, has he rewarded the perseverance by the coach and the Wildcats, and yet another offensive boards, this time Williams.
Which have been a problem for Southeast Melbourne. Second quarters, Travis off the window, nice touch. For points scored in second quarters. For whatever reason, Liam, they go to sleep in Q2.
Just can't have those lulls, and they're getting eaten up.
They're in danger of watching their season slip away. That's coming up next at Kudos Bank Arena. Williams with another O-ball.
This is
Monstrous. Monstrous work inside.
had to deal with.
Not that time for Cotton. Cal, feet set. And Creek feeds the big man, and he does the rest.
Oh, man.
It's at the State Basketball Centre in Melbourne Southeast, the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix.
But there's excitement and a bit of emotion about the way the Phoenix are rolling right now. I think it might be timeout time pretty soon. Margins around pretty quickly, and we've got a Todd Blanchfield sighting very early on.
Goodness me.
Just to that in the moment, Cotton finishes down to U-Hauls courtside.
In almost a hug-like scenario, and after timeout he went straight back to the referees and said, you've got to watch this, they're getting away with a whole lot of contact on that end.
Little undersized for a guy right working underneath there, Drewy. So he's worked out how to get himself some advantages.
Well, they have, and there's a flop.
The Phoenix get the wheels in motion. Brockhoff, deadly from that spot.
Feeling it. With his feet set on the arc, and he's drilled it on both occasions. 14 points now, 4 3-pointers made.
And 14 is the magic number, but only for a moment. It was a game high. Nice answer back from Corey Webster. Copes down to you courtside. Here goes Corey Webster to Blanchfield. Great for his confidence to be able to finish like that.
To see one go through, get on the scoreboard, start to feel good about yourself again, start to contributing will do his confidence the world of good. This guy is in confidence overload.
We mentioned before, he hurt them when they played in round 5 in a big way. Had 4 made threes on that night. He's got 5.5. Webster, big hit at the other end.
Juggling the minutes, and now that they know that they're going to be playing that close to 30-plus minutes. And you get less anxiety, and yet another loose ball. Perhaps there is a role for him in this game.
Mitch Creek to the basket. Lays it up. They're getting everything they want offensively, Southeast Melbourne.
It's going to be a tight game. Both teams are fighting for the playoffs, so they're going to go.
And Perth is going to try their best to outscore them. Todd Blanchfield with a hit.
Blanchfield just let that one fly.
Walkoff puts the ball on the floor. 19 points and a half for the rowdy one.
Jeez, he's feeling good. He puts it on the deck and he sinks the floater.
Webster blows past Brockhoff at the other end. Corey Webster is having a half himself. The Wildcats need a couple of stops. And they have to find a way to stop Ryan Brockhoff. Trying to thread the eye of the needle. He relocates. And he knocks down the 3.
Wow.
5 on the shot clock for Gary Brown. Stripped of it. Travers with the jam. Great finish to the half for the Perth Wildcats. So you think it suits them more, Liam, if they play up and down for the rest of the game?
Well, I just think a high-scoring affair like this, where you let the Wildcats carve you up, like Bryce Cotton just did then.
14 offensive rebounds to 1. That's a stat that speaks for itself. And Brockhoff has 24 points. Super athleticism. Went and got his own rebound. Gives the Wildcats another look at things. Webster from outside. Got it! They are ranked second last in the league, Liam. 3-point shooting at 32%.
And last in the league, no doubt, in 3-point attempts.
Yes.
It's just not what they're made of. That right there is much more in their comfort zone.
Now 2 games to come, I should say, after this, and no games in the final round of the season. So they'll have to sit back and watch if they can get that far. To Sean Thomas with his first points. Webster, I should say. Phoenix cling to a 1-point lead. Early stages in the 3rd quarter. Nice move, Gary Brown.
That's much better from Gary Brown.
Was out Junior Madud after it. Second opportunity. To Sean Thomas with his back to the basket. Forces his way in over the top of Alan Williams.
By the look of that, maybe we need to give consideration, and there's a flop that's going to come, and a potential flop warning, and more importantly for the Phoenix, an and one opportunity for Williams.
This game for the Phoenix in their season, the rookie Madut chasing Bryce Cotton right now.
Hard assignment. And it's the combination.
It's not.
Yeah, it is not. And Madut trying to go over the top. Sometimes you just need a little bit of help. And again,
tick on down to 3 minutes before 3-quarter time. Webster with a little fall away, brings it back to 4. The mainstay of this competition now. Big day for him. Manick from the foul line. It's good. Brady Manick up to 8. Kyle Adlam back on the floor as well for Southeast Melbourne. Good.
it's working really well for them.
Late clock for Adnam. That doesn't matter.
That's big. But he's out there to give you an offensive contribution.
Travers left open and hurts them. A two-time NBL champion, 327 games. Sadly lost during the week. Gary Brown for two. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Leader family during this difficult time. 83-76, the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix leading. Beautiful pass for Creek.
My goodness, beautiful execution.
Decides to stay with him.
Off the lob. The inbound play once again for Mitch Creek.
You got some issues on the defensive end. And you got to make shots. And that's a good way to start when you've got the little superstar on your side.
For Bryce Cotton. He is the game's leading scorer. Creek drops it off for Williams. He's blocked. Still keeps going.
Same action. Alan Williams cashes in at the rim.
Well, they didn't either. They didn't switch and they didn't defend. They're just stuck in no man's land, and that's just way too easy.
Ty Webster, nice little knockdown. As Andrew Gay said, they need to get stops and win the ball back. In an elimination final, and it's felt that way from the start. Alan Williams doing whatever he likes.
Very little ball pressure is causing the Wildcats some problems.
Will Travers, beautiful piece of individual play.
Is the difference.
Travers kept it in, but to the advantage of the Phoenix. Trey Kell brings the state basketball centre alive.
A pretty good shot in the corner from Trey Kell, who just made one the previous possession.
Some fresh legs by Todd Blanchfield. That is great to see.
Know that he's going to be on the sideline for an extended period of time.
Jeez.
Good time of year for that to be happening. Alan Williams now with 27.
Knocks down 6 from long range.
It's an equal game high, 14-point lead right now, but only for a moment.
See that Wildcats are gambling on any on-ball screen. They're not switching anymore. They're just in full red mode where they're going to try and double team. And 16, I think, will get you there. 15 will give you a chance, but you know certainly.
Ruben Tarangi scores in game number 300.
He's very short, and they've got some important games coming up.
Nicely done, Horse. Two more for Brown. It's a 20-point game. Late clock for Brown. It's had such a big impact this afternoon. 14 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds.
The Brokoff injury gives us plenty to talk about and think about, but the win was the most important thing for the Phoenix.
And Anzac Rosetto with a bucket to finish off.